We're at Nakubo in Washington, D.C., and tonight we're hosting our third annual peer discussion event at Mount Vernon.
We're inviting all of the attendees of Nakubo out, whoever would like to join us, to Mount Vernon for a peer discussion event. It's real nice, it's a real historic venue. We're going to have a pretty well-known speaker.
So people are having a great time tonight. They're walking around. We chose Mount Vernon because it's a beautiful estate. It's a gorgeous location. It's also home of the first American president. And for first American education finance, it's a great fit.
For anybody that hasn't been to one of our events, it's a unique opportunity to get together with your peers, spend that time together. Again, maybe have a thought-provoking conversation with a real experienced thought leader in a certain field, and there's really just nothing like that going on. There's a ton of companies out there offering free dinners and things like that, but I think you're going to get a lot more out of our event than you would just sitting down to have dinner with somebody.
But what I want to emphasize is that just as there's no one-size-fits-all way to educate a student, there's no one-size-fits-all prescription for what a university ought to do, or fixing, quote-unquote, a university and so forth. And so in each of your institutions that you represent, what I hope you take is the language and the thought process behind these theories. And then I'll talk about some of the things that we see that are exciting coming out of this. But I suspect that every one of you will have different takeaways for your institution and different implications.
I was very impressed with Michael Horn. I was very impressed with the way he articulated what's going on and how he spent a lot of time and energy on the technology of what's happening.
At First American, we want to be a part of the solution. We want to help schools come together and learn from one another. And I think this venue is all about that. It's about the attendees, it's about the schools. And if we can play a small role in bringing top business officers together to learn from one another, that's something that we want to be a part of.
This evening affirms that First American understands the changes that need to be considered in our industry. And they also understand how they can support partnering with those institutions to make those changes over time.